Hello, guys. Today I've been working on my patio because I realize I have a lot of seedlings that I need to pot up or place somewhere in the garden. And I typically only grow flowers here on my patio, but because of the extra seedlings, I've added some containers and some other things out here that's growing so that whenever I'm cooking and I need to come out late at night or whatever time and I don't want to go all the way to the home garden or to the market garden, I can simply come out on my patio and harvest herbs or vegetables or what have you. And I typically purchase all of I would say 90% of my seeds come from Dollar Tree, Walmart, or Dollar General, where I typically don't spend more than about 50 cents. There's only a few things that I will purchase through Amazon, such as my striped bush beans, or I've recently purchased the heavy hitter okra. But other than that, all of my seeds come from, those sources where they're only 25 cents to 50 cents, a dollar, what have you. And usually when I get those little seed packs, I sow all of the seeds because there's really no sense in saving them. And the older the seeds get, the less likely they are to germinate. And so I'm always purchasing new seeds each year anyway. So because of that, a lot of my seedlings I try to sell at the farmer's market. But of course, we're coming up on May 28th. And in Tennessee Growing Zone 7B, if you haven't planted what you're going to grow by Memorial Day, it's probably going to be a little bit too late, especially for those vegetables that require about 110 to 120 days to reach harvest. So let me just share with you what all I have growing here on my patio. And guys, this is just really an example of what you can do with a small space. And, it may occur down the line that I may have to downsize. And if so, I want to get enough practice with growing in a small space to see how much food I can grow. And certainly if you are growing vertically, you can grow a lot of food. But I'll start over here where I have just a couple of flowers here. I have my grapefruit plant that I brought inside over winter. It doesn't look too good. I'm hoping it will pull through. But anyway, I've got it out here. If I don't see any leaves come out on this branch here, I'll go on and cut it off within the next week. But also, guys, over here I have some peppers on this tray here, stand. I've got 2 peppers. Over here I have some collards and marigold in the center, some peppers, rosemary, more collards, and I've gone on and dusted them because even as young transplants I was starting to see bugs. And as a matter of fact, I see the culprit right here. I am going to get it as soon as I finish with this video. But also I have some herbs here. I have parsley, basil, oregano, and at the bottom, guys, I have some kale. This is the curly kale. I haven't planted anything in here yet, but it's either going to be some marigolds or either another herb, maybe some sage or either thyme. Again, more collards and marigolds, more collards. Here's a pineapple that I purchased and trying to see if I can get it to root. The last one I had, I forgot to bring it in over winter and it died, so I'm starting all over again from scratch. And what you are seeing right here, guys, is a grape a grapevine that's coming from the other side of this fence, in which I have a lot of flowers growing on the other side. And another pepper right here. Everything has been dusted with a little diatomaceous earth. And over here, this is my 4 hanging basket stand. This used to be on my balcony, but I've decided to bring it out and put it here on the patio. And I have strawberries in each of them. And over here, this one is starting to flower. And I used to grow strawberries in raised beds, but I find that each year the raised bed, the soil level always drops in the raised bed. And you know, with strawberries, you don't want to cover the crown. You want to always keep the crown above the soil. So I always find it difficult, if planting strawberries in a raised bed, how I would be able to add soil or amend the soil with the strawberries in it. So I have started growing all of my strawberries now in containers, in a tiered planter, or like you see here, in a hanging basket. And then guys, over here, this is where I have my sweet potato slips, and I just added some water to it. But normally what I would do is I would wait until my sweet potatoes start to sprout. And then when I see that they started sprouting, I just take the whole potato and sit it on top of soil and keep the soil very moist. And those sprouts that you saw that had started, they will continue to grow and produce foliage. So here are some more slips that I can pull off, either place in water or place in soil, and keep it moist until it roots very well, and then put it in a container or into the garden. Over here I have some perennials. This is a fern that is very hardy. It comes back year after year as a perennial here in Growing Zone 7B, Tennessee. And this is, of course, a hosta. More flowers here. And here is a container of more strawberries, which is going to go right here in that space right there. But I'm going to get all of that dirt and stuff out before I put it down. And then also here is some more Swiss chard, another hosta, and another fern here. And this is what I'm using as a trash can when I'm grilling or cooking or whatever. We usually put a black trash bag in there, which I need to put one, and collect those things like that there. But here you have it, guys. This is my patio garden. Hoping to maybe add 1 or 2 other things. Maybe I might add a tomato plant out here, because I still have lots of tomato starts, because I've sown so many seeds for tomatoes in hopes of selling a lot of them, in which I have, but I still have a lot left, and I'm hoping that by Memorial Day I'm able to sell some more, and what I don't sell I will give away, or possibly host a garden swap party where I can share them with other growers here in my local community and some friends who also garden. But thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you've enjoyed watching, and that you are also growing more in 2024. God bless. Bye-bye. I'll see you in the next video. This is Angela with Angela's Busy Bees Garden and Homestead.